I've never been to the club. I'm not allowed because my dad won't let.
Well. Wagwan YouTube. You see the thumb drive. We are back at it again. You already know what time is it. I'm about to do a reaction of the great Andrew Tate. You know I'm a huge fan of Andrew Tate. I even got some Andrew Tate jackets that I make. I'm gonna be releasing those jackets sometime next month with the Andrew Tate pictures in the back and shit, and the Andrew Tate in the top of the jacket and shit. I'm about to release those jackets sometime next month. We're gonna shoot the videos for those jackets, and you already know where to go and get the jackets. Whatever I'm selling, you already know where to go and get it. It's gonna be on my website and Shopify. Image Ear Teak, the same as the YouTube channel. Just type it Image Ear Teak, and you already know you can find my clothing I'm gonna be releasing. And if you like what I'm dropping, you should go and support the boy. Go and buy yourself a jacket. But as I said, sometime next month I will be dropping the Andrew Tate jacket. I will be dropping the Andrew Tate jacket sometime next month. And as soon as I release the video and everything, I'm gonna upload the video on my YouTube channel, but I'm gonna still let you guys know the shit is out. So no more wasting time. You know what to do, viewers and subscribers. Like the video, press the like button. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys so much for the love. I really do appreciate it. It motivates the boy to keep going because we ain't stopping. It's just gonna be videos after videos. So thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you so much for the support. Like, share, and subscribe. No more wasting time. Let's jump into the blood clot video. Cause you already know when they come on to Andrew Tate. You already know. Easier to school, easier to teach. I never tell a lie. Look at me YouTube. I never tell a lie. I ain't lying. Let's jump into it. Choo.
But when I meet the right man, he's gonna let me go. Wifey. That's how it works.
When a woman be like, I only attract bad boys, I don't slow boys, but girls, y'all attract all types of boys, so that means y'all choose the types of boys. Y'all are the worst mate selectors, and don't y'all blame us for... Well, let me ask this, for the two girls that disagree the most, what type of guys do you get, and what type of guys do you get?
What type of guys do you get?
Yeah.
The type of men I go after, they do have more money than me, and I'm not going to lie, I don't disagree with everything that's being said, but yes, I do have my own opinions, and I think that everyone is allowed to have theirs. I might not necessarily agree with it, and that's okay. I do go after men who can provide for me, and I understand what I do. A lot of men might not agree with it.
We ain't gonna waste no time. That's every woman. Every woman go off of one thing. They all gold diggers. I'm gonna say this, boys. All women are gold diggers. You always heard me talk about virtuous women. Virtuous women are gold diggers too. Why? It's not something that they can help. I don't have a problem with gold diggers. At the end of the day, it's just the nature of mankind. You see, you can hide the nature of who you are all you want. But whenever you understand the nature of woman, you can speak like this. I understand the nature of woman, and I understand the nature of us as men. Because I'm a man. And I understand the nature of woman. Why? Because of the experience I have with a whole bunch of women. You get what I'm saying? I dated a lot of women in my lifetime. All different type of race. And they all come down to one thing. They all come down to the same thing. The same thing. They're all walking emotion creatures. You feel what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just when you understand who they are, you get to know how to move. You get exactly how to know how to move. But the truth is, they're all gold diggers. All gold diggers. And there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Never tell a lie. Let's jump into it. This is going to be a good one, I know.
And I don't try to hide it. There's only been one person I try to hide it from. But...
Do you know why you want a man who makes more than you?
Yes.
Why?
For fun. I'm okay, I'm gonna be so honest with you, and you're gonna completely disagree, and I'm okay with that. I understand that.
We're here, we're friends. It'll be a very respectful disagreement.
Okay, wonderful. Oh, thank you. So I'm young, and I know that you're gonna be like, you need a lot more time to figure this out. I don't want kids, and I really am not planning on having a husband. I'm bisexual, I'm just trying to like live my life.
You can choose that though, you know.
I know, but I feel like.
Would you want to date a?
I am not interested in dating anyone right now, and I'm not necessarily interested in having sex with everyone in the world. That's not what I'm trying to say.
If you're bisexual, your man can have more than one wife then.
I guess that's nice. That's the one benefit.
Problem solved.
I mean, I just don't plan on having a husband.
Okay, well, your man can have more than one wife, so that's that solved. Do you know why you are attracted to a man that has more money than you?
Because as much as I can give myself own experiences in life, they can give me different ones. And I feel like I would like to hang around people that I would like to be like. So people who have money, people who are successful, people who have an actual life.
You are evolutionarily designed to find a man who can provide for you when you are pregnant. That is why you want to be...
I just said it. It's just natural in their nature. It's just in their nature. They cannot go for nothing if it's not about provide. That's the reason why I always tell every man, you always paying for it. You always paying for a woman time. You always paying for a woman to lie in your bed and your pillow. You always paying for the car note. You always paying for the insurance. You always paying for the roof to be over the head of a woman. You always paying. You never stop paying. Never stop paying. I ain't lying. Why? Because at the end of the day, that's who they are in nature. They want a man that can always take care of the business. Never tell a lie. I ain't lying.
You're the man who has more money than you, because when you have sex with him, your body knows you're supposed to be getting pregnant, and you don't want to be pregnant, unable to work, unable to move, with a man who cannot take care of you.
Simple.
That is why you are naturally attracted to men who can afford to take care of you.
Exactly.
If you don't work yourself. That is why.
Do you think that, and also like on some level, are evaluating if someone's intelligent? Like, do they want to procreate?
Absolutely.
I think, yeah.
Absolutely. I think, you know, there's a lot of reasons why we'll want to have children with a man. Of course. I'm not saying that we're not attracted to a man's mind.
Oh, but because if they're signaling that they have resources, I think that naturally would mean that they're intelligent.
Well, money is the only get.
Nah. But let's keep going. Nah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
That everyone on the planet is playing. Please understand this. There is not a single person alive who does it on any country in the world who isn't trying to make money and is being forced to spend money. This economic game we are all thrust into the second we are born. Sure. This is the game with every single person on earth as a player. So if you find somebody with a whole bunch of money, of course, they have to be a little bit smarter than the average guy. Yeah. That's another reason why it's very attractive. It's the number one score counter. Like, we can talk about IQ, Mensa, all this shit. Really doesn't matter.
Work out in the gym, getting a whole bunch of six-pack abs. None of that shit fucking matter. None of that shit matter.
If my IQ's 200 or 100, who gives a fuck?
Exactly.
Who gives a fuck? And if someone sits here and goes, I got higher IQ than you, I'll say you're poor. So who gives a shit?
Exactly.
The scorecard is cash. Mm-hmm. And in the world of men, it's the biggest scorecard. We get up every day, early in the morning, we go out there into the world, and we try our very best to make money. You made a point earlier about your men having no ambition and not trying and all these things, and that's the point I made back, counter to it. If he's actually doing anything with his life, it's going to involve making money. It's all men do. Yep. That's all we're supposed to do. We're supposed to gap.
More money, more birds. More money, more birds. More money, more birds. It's like a broken record. I ain't lying. I never tell a lie. I try to. Every day you work. Every time you put your clothes on. Every time you work out in the gym. Birds, birds, birds. Everything you do is all about the birds. They just keep flying. Birds, birds, birds. If you're fat, no birds. If you ain't working out, taking care of yourself, no birds. If you have no swag, no birds. You will have one bird, probably, I would say just fuck it, one bird. You will have one bird. But I'm just saying, as long as the cash is flowing, birds after birds after birds, because the birds, they gotta be feed. The birds, they have to be feed. Why? Because if the birds, they ain't getting food, they're gonna go somewhere else. That's just the way the game go. So that's the reason why most men work hard as all they work. You get what I'm saying? Just to feed one bird that's sometimes being very ungrateful to him as a man, and he's not realizing how much he's feeding the bird. And if he's feeding this bird and this bird is being ungrateful, always remember, boys, you can always get rid of that bird and feed a new bird. But a lot of men, they sit around, feed a bird that being ungrateful, and they still stick stick around, keep feeding that bird. How can you be so foolish? It's all come down to the cash flow. So if you are getting the cash, no birds should be disrespect to you as a man whenever you are getting the cash flow. But a lot of men still have women sit around and being rude and being disrespect to them as a man while they have the cash flow. But hey, let's keep watching.
Gather resource, and we're supposed to gather resource primarily so that we can attract a female and for her to know that if she gets pregnant, her bills are paid.
Yeah.
And that's why we are naturally attracted to men who have enough money to do that. It's very natural.
Or they'll lie.
Or they will keep a track. Because to a woman, the more money you have is the more secure she is. That's the reason why sometimes a man have money and his girl leave him for a next man who have more money. It's just part of the game. A lot of men think because they have some money, the girl will never leave them. You got this game messed up. Your girl will always move on to the next man with more money. It's all about the better provider. That's how a woman think. Don't try to figure out why they think like that. It's just naturally in their DNA. It's just naturally in their DNA. Remember, God gave Eve everything in the world. But for whatever reason, Satan was like, Eve, look at this. It's a beautiful apple. Do you want to eat it? Eve was like, should I? And Adam was like, no, don't do it. If you do it, we all will be sin. Don't do it. Jesus and the Almighty that created Eve was like, Eve, why would you eat the apple when I already gave you everything? Eve still looking at the apple, and Satan was like, hey, come, please taste it. It's gonna feel good when you taste it. I give you everything else that you deserve and what you need. And for whatever reason, Eve didn't listen to God and she didn't listen to Adam. So what Eve did, she wanted to see what the other side looked like. So she went to go and eat the apple, and this is what we all have today. Do you see what we have all today, boys? This is what we all have today. So what I'm trying to say is, a woman always looking for more on top of more. Don't ask me why. It's been in their nature from the day they was created. I ain't lying. I never tell a lie.
And say ambition like she's doing right now.
Let's do
like always dress it up. Like I have a phrase. I say, gold diggers, some are just better at hiding the shovel. And what they'll do is they'll say some shit like, I want a guy that's ambitious. I want a guy that's hardworking. I want a guy that's, he's responsible. All these terms are nebulous terms for the ability to earn currency.
Yeah.
Like some girls
And that's the reason why they all gold diggers.
just aren't as overt about it. She's more overt about it. I want a guy to take care of me. So some girls are just more honest about it. Other girls aren't. Like she's saying ambition, but ambition amounts to the ability to earn money.
Yep.
Are we gold diggers if we make our own money and we still just want a man to meet our match?
Yes, and that's what
What are you talking about? Men don't care about the money that you make as a woman. They don't care. It's never something we worry about or think about. We just keep on thinking about how much money we can make to where we can keep the roof over our head and your head. We never really worry about the money that you make. Come on, girl. Don't be foolish. And it doesn't matter how much money a man make, a woman always want the man money. For whatever reason, she will say, I spend your money and I spend mine. That's how a woman look at it when they're making money. They're not looking at it like, I'm making a lot of money, so I'm going to be nice and give my man money to buy Gucci shoes and Louis Vuitton shoes. They don't look at it like that. They look at it like this. He's making a lot of money. I'm making a lot of money. Fuck it. My money is my money and his money is my money. That's exactly the way a woman look at it. So you making a lot of money and want your match, it doesn't matter. Because while you get me as your match, you're still looking at my money. Red eyes. Your eyes so ready, it seems like you smoke marijuana.
I mean, when I say some are just
But what if we
better.
make more money than them, but they're still able to provide for us?
That's what I'm saying. When I say some girls are just better at hiding the shovel, that's precisely what I mean. That's a part of hiding the shovel.
Exactly.
Saying, well, I make my own money, but you still care about how much money he makes.
Exactly. And she will still be a vampire. Keep sucking. Blood sucker.
I think
Because
ideally
why would I date a man who makes $3
And that is precisely the difference between men and women. He's not going to ask you how much money you make. He doesn't go.
Don't care.
He's just going to get with you.
Yep.
On the other hand, have a very strong vested interest in how much money they make.
I think
Okay, I respect your opinion.
It's not opinion, it's fact.
when I start dating somebody, I don't care how much money you're making while I'm dating you or what your job is.
There she go. She good at hiding the shovel. She very good at hiding the shovel. She don't want you to see the shovel mixing the concrete to make the house. She good at hiding that shit. There she go. But keep listening.
Is like The only thing ideally that I want is to be able to have kids, at least 2 kids. That's what I want.
So we're getting there. So you're gonna.
It's all take money regardless. A lot of money, a little bit of money, it doesn't matter. It still take blood clot money. So it's all gonna always come down to the money, the cash flow. That's what it's always gonna come down to. It doesn't matter. A lot of money, a little bit of money. It's still gonna come down to the money. Kids cannot go to their bed without not eating something. So with that said, you have to be a man to provide to where your kids and your wife or your girlfriend can always eat something. I ain't lying. I never tell a lie. So you have gold diggers that can get a lot of money, and you have gold diggers can get a little bit of money.
You're dating a man with the objective that you want to have children with him one day, and for him to have enough ambition to take care of you and the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we agree.
Sure. Yeah.
I agree.
No, I agree with that part. I don't disagree with that, but I'm not gonna I don't want like most of my family.
This girl talk like she high. This girl talk like she was in Jamaica and she just come back to America. What I'm trying to say is she went to Jamaica and she smoked a whole bunch of Bob Marley, and now she back in America and the marijuana is still inside of her body. So she's talking very slow. I love it though. I love it. I ain't lying. I love it.
They don't make a lot of money. They make enough that they take care of their kids and they make sure that their kids have what they need. And
exactly what I said, boys. Exactly what I said. It doesn't matter how much money it is. Money is money. Some girls cannot meet the man with a lot of money, so they have to settle with the man that make a little bit of money, but the little bit of money is good enough. It can take care of all the bills and everybody can be fit. You get what I'm saying? So she ain't talking about nothing. Andrew Tate already said it. We agree. It's all come down to the cash flow. I ain't lying. The dollar bill, y'all.
that's about it.
Let me give you a controversial opinion.
Sure.
And I have a few. I actually don't think it's that wrong or bad for a woman to be a gold digger. I think if I was a girl, I'd be gold digging. The point is this. No, but the point is this. Everything in life is transactional. There's nothing wrong with a woman saying,
I want you guys to listen to Andrew Tate speaking right now. This is the reason why I'm a huge fan of Andrew Tate, and I will always be a huge fan of Andrew Tate. Just listen. A lot of you guys out there don't understand this, but this is very important. This right here is very important. A lot of you guys have no brain. Because you have no brain, this is the moment for you to listen. Andrew Tate is very successful. He's very rich. And he's letting you know. A lot of you guys always run around talking about, I would never pay for this. I would never pay for that. You always going to be paying. Always going to be paying. You will never, ever, ever, ever get no pum-pum if you ain't paying. It's just part of the game. You don't take a girl out on a date and don't spend your money. If you spend 120, that's you paying for what? The pum-pum. I ain't lying. I never tell a blood clot lie. If you pay 150 on the date, that's you paying, hoping she could come home with you. You never stop paying. And when you finally have her to be your girlfriend, you're still paying. You call pum pum is an least option to buy. That's what you call it. You never stop paying. Never, until she feel like, I don't want your money no more. I'm going to move on to Dick, and I'm going to move on to Ari, and I'm going to move on to Dexter, and I'm going to move on to John. That's just the way the game go. You never stop pay until she want to move on to these people, and these people going to be the new pair. They are the new client. Respectfully, and I'm saying this into a boyfriend and a husband way. I'm not saying this in no disrespectful way, but I'm just saying this is what happens when they move on to the next guy, to the next guy, to the next guy. Everybody paying. It's a whole bunch of money. Just imagine if your girl save all those money. Just imagine if every woman should save all the money that they gain from the different boyfriend that they have. You would, you know what, girls, I just say something smart. Just imagine you being a girl, move on from this guy to the next guy, and you are saving all of the money that you are getting from all the different guys that you are seeing and all the different guys you are dating. A lot of you girls will be very rich. But you know a lot of girls out here. You know a lot of girls, they got bird brain. They do. And I'm saying this respectfully. Because if you think about it, there's a lot of girls out here, they move around and see different men. And I'm just saying, if man have to pay for it, a lot of girls could be very successful. But let's get back into it.
I'm going to submit to a man, give him children, obey him, and listen to him. Not go to the club, not party with other dudes, not talk to my friends who try and break us up. I'm going to do everything he says, but he's going to be rich.
I agree with this.
That is completely fine. That's a transaction. I don't think there's anything wrong with being a gold digger as a woman if
Nothing.
you're giving something back.
Yep.
If you're saying buy me handbags on a f***ing
Yeah,
in the city,
no,
that's different.
But I agree with the second half of that, but I think that just inherently being a gold digger is disrespectful. I think that that's trashy, and
What's so disrespectful about it? Give me a better name. I would love to use a better name. I'm looking, I'm waiting. Please help me. Give me a different name. I don't want to call girl gold diggers no more. I want to call him a whole different name. Please help me. She says trashy. But I said the truth hurt. Who can't take it off his skirt? Run left them pants and shirt. Me say the truth hurt. Who can't take it off his skirt? Run left them pants and shirt. Them say the truth I gonna hurt them. That's what I'm saying. You don't like to call gold. You don't like the word gold digger. And the truth is, we cannot see nothing else but you digging for gold. How much money you have for race? I need money. Please, money, gold. I'm just saying, they never ever stop looking for golds. They never ever stop. They don't look for silver. They don't look for copper. These girls only look for two things: golds and diamonds. Golds and diamonds. No silver, no copper, no turning silver. What's wrong with those? I'm just saying. All girls always need to come up. You get what I'm saying? That's the reason why they don't like silver, and that's the reason why they don't like copper. They like only gold and diamonds. Diamonds on their wedding day, and money straight through their lifetime. I ain't lying. I never tell a lie. But she said she think it's very messed up for you to say they are gold diggers. They need a new name. So viewers and subscribers, find a new name to replace gold digger. Let me know in the comment section, what's the new name we need to replace gold diggers? Because the gold diggers, they need a new name, something more respectfully. So please help me, please help me. Viewers and subscribers, please help me. Write in the comments and let me know what's the new name we need to replace the word gold digger. Talk to me in the comments.
I don't think that
Shall I tell you how?
should.
Shall let me tell you how money works in relationships.
I think that's like not even, doesn't even reach top 5 things I'm thinking about when I'm talking to somebody that I really like.
At the end of the day, time will stop.
Oh my God. Somebody please tell me they don't believe her. Somebody please tell me they believe her. What is it she's talking about? I think she went to Jamaica on a vacation and too much Bob Marley. Too much Bob Marley. She's talking very slow. Not slow in that sense. I'm talking about slow like she smoked some Bob Marley before she came on this podcast. That's what I mean. She's high, like a kite in the sky.
Yeah, you broke up with all of the ones who made less money than you.
Listen to him.
It didn't have anything to do with the money that they were making. It had to do with how they were treating me and how they spoke to me and how they acted.
Don't you
on
think
a
the money
day-to-day
and their
basis.
status had some impact on the way that they
No,
treated you? And
I
the way
don't
they,
think so at
I think
all.
that money has a
I
big
think the
impact. I
only
feel like
person-
status has a big impact on the
I
way
think
men carry
I
themselves.
think the only person that I nearly got engaged to, it was only a fight.
She just said it. The money and the way you carry yourself. It's a huge, big impact. So as a man, always remember, boys, carry yourself wearing Walmart clothes. Carry yourself wearing clothes that make for Walmart and DD's and those places. It can be a little shaky for you. I take my talk back. I take that shit back. Whenever you can look good, you can shop anywhere. Because sometimes I go to Walmart, I ain't gonna lie. Walmart got some nice stuff inside. Very nice stuff. Sometimes I go to DD's just to get shoes, just to work around here, work around there. I ain't going to go to DD's to get no shoes for me to work out. But I'm just saying, sometimes I go to DD's, surprisingly. I see stuff that I could probably buy with my money. But I ain't going to buy it. But I ain't going to lie. They can surprise you. Okay? As I said, if you can dress, it doesn't matter where the clothes sell. You can always buy the clothes and look good. Because what happens is you make the clothes look good. The clothes don't make you look good. You do that job. So I take my talk back. You can shop at Walmart. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I ain't lying. I never tell a lie.
Financial issue because I knew that he wasn't going to be able to provide for children.
That proves my point. That proves my point. I'm not trying to fight you, but that literally proves the point that I was just making.
When you say gold digger, I think, buy me handbags, buy me...
No, then you're misinterpreting the definition.
She don't get what the word of gold digger mean. It mean high and low. That's the meaning of gold digging. It mean high and low. Some girl cannot dig a lot of gold. Some girl only can dig a little bit of gold. She's digging and she's digging and she's digging. She's like, oh my God, this is the only gold I'm gonna get. That's the only gold certain girls gonna get. Cause you have some girls they're 3, some girls they're 5, some girls they're 6, some girls they're 7, some girls they're 8, some girls they're 9, and some girls will never be 10. I ain't lying. So all these different numbers, it give you different amount of gold. All these different numbers give you different amount of gold. So 2 will get a little bit of gold. 3 will get a little bit of gold. 4 will get a little bit of gold. 5 a little bit of gold. 6 a little more gold. 7 a little more gold. 8 a lot of gold. 9 so much gold. Do you see what I'm talking about when it come on to the difference of all these different numbers? Because you ladies call yourself bodies. So I'm talking about girls that is 1, girl that are 2. They will never say they're 2. They will never say they're 3. But we know what the number is whenever we're looking at them directly. So I'm just saying all these different numbers give you a different amount of gold. Okay? And she's not getting it. She's not getting it. She's not getting it. She's a bird.
Mission it. Someone should protect and provide for your family.
I think that's subjective, and I think you're a dick rider.
Oh shit. Oh shit. She's being mean now. Oh shit. She's being mean now. Oh shit. You know, girls. I heard that girls can be very hater. They don't like each other. I don't know if that's true, but let me know in the comment section, guys. Sometimes they say girls can be hater amongst each other. But I believe that's what's happening right here, right now. I believe she's saying that she's a dick rider because she have a lot of respect for Tate. I don't know. She's trying to make herself looking different. She's trying to make herself looking very special from all the rest of girl on the podcast. But let's keep watching. I ain't lying.
Again, you're saying that, and people could say that, but it's lived experience. Like, I'm the second oldest person on this panel, and I've had lived experience of knowing.
Should genuinely be analyzing their partner's capability to take care of them. There's nothing wrong for a woman to sit and say, I want a man who makes money and can take care of me and earns money. There's nothing wrong with that. And for
everybody should do that. I think men and women should do that.
No, men shouldn't do that.
I do. But at the end of the day, I would delete that shit and work a 9 to 5. I've been a dental assistant. I worked at tattoo shops. I've done all kinds of random shit. I make more money doing what I'm doing now, and
why would a man? Because you have to optimize, right? You can't have everything. You have to choose what's most important to you.
Sure.
Why would a man optimize for a woman's financial status?
I've never had somebody...
Instead of optimizing for a woman's loyalty, or a woman's chastity, or a woman's submissiveness...
She doesn't understand the question. You gotta ask it again. Hold on. I need your pay because he actually asked you a very good question. Can you say it one more time so she can listen?
Sure. We have to optimize. You can't have everything. You have to choose. So to make sure you understand the question, if I buy a Ferrari, I am optimizing speed over convenience. It's not a convenient car, it's a fast car. If I want a convenient car, I buy something else. You have to optimize. You can't have something that does everything. So my question is this. Why would a man optimize for a woman's income as opposed to optimizing for her submissiveness?
That's not what I'm saying at all.
Well, no, it is, because you're saying a man...
I'm saying I'd delete that shit immediately if I found somebody that was actually willing to lock in.
Please listen to what I'm saying.
This girl right here, she's very beautiful too. By the way, she's pretty. She's very beautiful. But still, she on the way of life, she lost few screw. And maybe she didn't lose no screw. Maybe she have all of her screws. But I think maybe she could smoke before she came on the podcast. I don't know. But she's moving a little slow. And she's moving a little stubborn. I feel like if you are dating a girl like this, as a man, it's going to be very hard for you to get through to our brain. It's going to be very hard for you to get through to our brain. I ain't lying. Viewers and subscribers, if I'm lying, just said you are lying in the comment section. But for right now, I ain't lying. I never tell a lie. And if I never tell a lie, let me know in the comment section. But for right now, she's moving very slow. Very stubborn too. Very stubborn. She's not listening. You already know what they say. A girl that don't listen, she's out of control.
Point I'm making.
You can't generalize like a whole demographic of people.
Why would? Please listen. I'm not against you. I'm not against you. This is not a fight. Why would a man sit and be concerned with how much money a woman makes instead of optimizing?
I'm not saying
for
they would.
You just said that you should judge each other based on incomes.
Yep.
And what I'm saying, no. A woman should judge a man based on his ability to protect and provide, which is physical and financial. And a man, in my perspective, and I am a man, should judge a woman based on her submissiveness and her chastity and her capability to rear children and the fact she doesn't go to the club and a bunch of other reasons.
That's part of the reason why I always make my videos and let you guys know. Pick your girl. Everything Andrew Tate is saying, thumbs up. On everything he's saying, it's all about you being a man and pick your girl. Pick the girl that you think is best for you. A girl that you feel like she's very loyal to you. A girl that don't like to go to the club. A girl that listen to you when you speak. A girl that, you know what I mean? A girl that cook. A girl that gonna be a good mom to your kids. Pick your girl. Don't be a foolish man. I understand as a man sometimes we make a lot of mistakes, and all these mistakes that we make sometimes it's right behind the pum pum. For whatever reason, sometimes when we get that pum pum, we get caught up in the middle of it. And I'm just saying, release yourself and come to your senses and pick your girl. Never tell her.
I don't give a how much a girl makes. I will date a broke girl, a rich girl. It makes no difference to me.
I already said this shit.
Believe should actually be dating broke men. I actually am not against the idea of a woman saying.
I don't think we're disagreeing on anything there. I don't think that has anything to do with it at all. I don't think
What is it? This girl. Something is wrong with this girl. Ooh. Viewers and subscribers, let me know in the comment section if you think this girl is a little bit off. Respectfully, let me know in the comment section, because I believe she's a little bit off. I ain't lying, but I need somebody to tell me if I'm wrong. I ain't lying.
Men should date based on how much.
At the end of the day, like,
I'm just saying I do. Like, the reason that I do currently, because I've had different jobs, is
she do OnlyFans. She do OnlyFans. OnlyFans. Who give it that name? OnlyFans. That shouldn't have no name. OnlyFans. Only is a beautiful thing. Okay? Only can be we honor the blood of the Almighty. OnlyFans. That's what she do for a living right this moment. It got me speechless. I wonder if that's the reason why she don't know what she's talking about. But I cannot say that, because a lot of girls on OnlyFans, they got sense, they got brain. That's why they're on OnlyFans. They realize suckers and simps out there somewhere, so they go on OnlyFans and they're making money, a lot of money, a ton of money, too much money. So I cannot say a girl on OnlyFans don't got brain. I believe this one right here, something ain't right. Something ain't right, and everybody can see it. Let me know in the comment section if I'm lying. I never tell a lie.
It's only because I'm making more money now and I haven't found anybody to lock into.
Okay, so let me ask the question another way. Let's try again. Andrew?
Do you see? Do you see what she's doing to us as men? Do you see? Andrew Tate is trying to have the bird get it through our beautiful brain, but the bird refused to listen and learn something today. The bird refused to be a good bird. She's like, I'm just gonna hold on to what I'm holding on to. I don't know what is it because I'm not understanding too much of what she's talking about. But at the same time, Andrew Tate is teaching her something off of what she's saying, but she's still not getting it. For whatever reason, I think, I don't know. Never tell a lie.
Peace. Musa. Do you think you making more money makes you more attractive to
No,
a
I
man?
don't.
Okay, so you agree that men don't give a shit how
I'm
much
just doing
money
it
you
to
make?
survive.
I never asked why you're doing it. Do you agree that men don't give a shit how much money you make?
Yes.
Okay, so when earlier I said we should judge a man on the amount of money he makes, and you said we should judge each other on the amount of money both make.
No.
You were lying.
No. I'm not saying we should judge each other based on how much we both make. I'm just saying I don't like it. Like, I'm not looking at somebody and saying, "Oh, I wonder how much this guy makes." Even if he's working like.
You can say all of what you're saying through the window, to the wall, to the window, through the window. You're not making no sense, girl. It's just natural in your nature. You cannot go against the nature. The nature is you are a beautiful lady, and at the end of the day, you don't need no brokey. It's simple, and we understand. You don't deserve no broke. You don't deserve no brokey. Look how beautiful you are. Your skin complexion is glowing. You're gorgeous. But you making it seem like you need a brokey. Girl, come on, man. You're tripping. We know you're capping. That's what Americans will say. Americans will say, you capping.
like a 9 to 5
Why
job.
do I tall men?
I don't know. I
You can protect them.
I
They
guess.
think they have a big chain, but
Sure. I mean, I don't necessarily like I said, visually, I look at people like that's probably the most judgmental that I am.
Do you agree that men and women look for different things? Men look for certain
Sure.
things in a man,
Yeah.
and men look for... Okay, so here's my point. Men look for the ability of a man to protect and provide, which includes financial.
Yep.
Men look for naivety because it's attractive, and lack of experiences in the world, and submissiveness, and loyalty. I'm telling you what men look for. I'm telling you, we look for completely different things.
There is no way she want to go against that. Princess, we are men. That's what we look for. Virtuous woman. Not some OnlyFans girl and OnlyFans busting it open for everybody can see it. No. I'm not saying we ain't looking. Of course we're looking. We're still looking. We ain't gonna stop looking. But the truth is, us as men, we need a virtuous woman, a loyal woman, and a woman that can cook, and a woman that's gonna be a great mom to the beautiful kids that we're gonna make. It's just who we are in nature. Why you wanna go against what we are? It's just who we are. Rich or poor man, when you're a man, you look for one type of woman. Rich or poor, whenever you're a man, you look for one type of woman. I'm not saying we don't like a little freak. I'm not saying we don't like a little freak. We do. A freaky girl. Freaky girl and them girl let me love. You get the gist. But we never say we're going to marry some freaky girl. We never say we're going to curl up in the bed with some little freaky girl and be like, I love you so much. No. We are saying, girl in bed, she's freaky. We love it. But we just want to go home and cuddle with our virtuous woman. Maybe it sounds terrible. But the truth is the truth, and the truth, that's just the nature of men. We like a nice, soft woman. We like a nice, kind woman. We like a woman don't beat. We don't like a woman that loud. We don't like toxic woman. It's just who we are as a man. We rather the peace all day, all night. We want whenever we come home from work, our girl can meet us by the door. Hi, baby. How was the day today? I make you your best meal. What is it, baby? What is it? You can cook so well. I don't know. Which one is it? What is it? I make you some oxtail with rice with peas. Damn! You make my evening, baby. I was in my feelings about what happened to that work. That's the type of girl we want. It's just who we are in nature. We don't want no bomber ass clot reggae tech. No. We go through too much through the day, so we want a woman that's loyal and gonna bring us peace. We want a woman that can cook, and we want a woman that's gonna be nice to the children, and we're gonna want a woman that be very respect to my friends, respect to my family. Those are the type of woman that we want as a man. I don't know if we can find that type of girl today, but I ain't lying. I'm still looking. I'm still looking. Look at me. I'm still looking. I ain't no Ray Charles nigga. I can see very clearly. I'm like Jimmy Cliff. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I ain't lying.
So when I say there's nothing wrong with a woman wanting her man to have money, and you say, well, a man should want his woman to have money. He doesn't give a fuck.
I feel like a lot of men don't like that though. Like being naive. A lot of men don't like.
When I say naive, what I mean is there's something that men find attractive in the world, and let me explain it to you, because I'm a man. Men like being your vessel to the world. So I'll give you an example. Not to brag, but I own a plane. If I'm entering,
I love it, Andrew Tate. I love it. I like the way you put that right there. Bumbleclad. Not to brag, but bumbleclad. Do you know I have a plane? how many windows it got? I don't know. I just got a plane. And when I leave this podcast, I can go wherever I want to go. Where the fuck I want to go today? Shit, I want to go to Paris. Fuck it, I want to go to Africa. I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. I'm strained.
girl, and she gets on my jet, and she goes, I like flying private. I'm gonna go, who the f*** you been flying private with?
Yep.
You say If I get on, she goes, I've never been on a private plane before. I'm like, what? Men want to show you the world. We don't want you to have already seen it. Because
exactly.
If we know you've already seen it, guess what we know? A man showed you. And
yep.
We don't like it. Yep. Let me give you a very simple example, and don't understand this, because we do this all the time. Most women have no idea what men find attractive. Let me give you an example. When we have those Instagram feeds with all their traveling, and they think they look cool, Turks and Caicos, Dubai, and they have all the pretty pictures in the bikini, and there's no man in the pictures, just them.
Only them.
We just scroll up and down and go, a man took her to every single one of those places. If I take her on holiday, she ain't gonna appreciate it. She's seen the fucking world, she's been everywhere, unattractive. If I find a girl who only has selfies in her bedroom, I'm like, I can show her things. Because, you know, and it's not because I'm a bad person. It's because all my money and all my effort, my $32 million that went into buying my plane, all I want is her to smile. I don't want her to get on there.
Well said. Well said. I'm telling you. Money or no money, every man looking for a virtuous woman. A girl, whenever she rides on the plane for the first time, our mind is up to the moon, the stars. She's like, oh my God, I never flew in a private plane before, and this is your plane? Oh my God, I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. As a man, you feel good in yourself, like, oh my God, all my money I spent on this plane, it's working. I'm gonna get good loving tonight. She's enjoying herself. It's a man thing. We enjoy the idea of a woman enjoying the first time things that we show them. We love that. So with all of that said, girls, if you know you're gonna enjoy yourself with a man giving you things, try to be the wife for that man. Because what Anjutek is saying, whenever you show off all these things and you are not a wife to no men that have money, we are going to be looking at you like you are a bird, big bird. Because we know somebody is spoiling you, taking you on all these trips, but at the same time you can post all these trips, but the man cannot be post. So we know the type of girl you are. Don't be a bird, be a good girl.
It's normal. I want to go, wow, this is really cool. How did you get a plane? I want to say, oh, well, you know, I want to tell the story. I want to be the fucking man. That's why. So when I say naivety, I'm saying if you find a girl who's experienced so many things and done so much, this is the mistake girls make. They want a girl who's experienced the bed. No, we don't. If I saw...
Damn, Andrew Tate is the man. Shout out to Andrew Tate, Bumbuckler. Listen, boys, this is what happens when you've been around a lot of girls. You understand. Okay? Because a lot of you guys don't understand. You can speak like this when you've been around a lot of girls. Okay? And not just been around a lot of girls. As a man, these things are supposed to be naturally inside of your DNA. As a man, to know the type of girl you would want to be around you. These things are supposed to naturally in your DNA. But a lot of men don't understand that these things, they're in your DNA. We don't have to teach these things. They're in your DNA as a man. They're in you. You already know these things. But because you don't remember that they're in your DNA, fuck it. Let's teach, Andrew Tate. Let's teach. Let's teach. Listen, boys. Listen. Chad, I ain't lying. Listen. I never tell a blood clot lie.
We're getting head off a chick, and she's too good at it. It makes me feel sick. I'm like, this is how the fuck. Where did you learn this?
Andrew Tate is the man. Bombaras clot. Bombaras clot. I'm not saying we don't like a freak. I'm not saying. But the truth is, for every man, they'd rather a girl that know less. When I meet my girl the first time, we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. But I'm just saying, you want to be the man to teach your girl everything when it come on to the bedroom. I ain't lying. I never tell a lie. The worst thing you want as a man is a girl that already have all the experience. You are not special. You ain't special. You will never ring into our head like a bell. You always want to have your girl thinking about you because you're special. Why you special? Because you're teaching her things that you never thought she would learn in the bedroom. Okay? If me and my girl break up today, I already taught her everything that you're probably going to taught her. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the way it's supposed to be. I'm the one that taught you, baby. I'm the one that love on you, baby. That love on you the way you never been loved on before, baby. Why? Because I'm your second boyfriend or I'm your first. I don't even like to be the third boyfriend. I ain't lying. I never tell a lie because the third boyfriend can give her a lot of experience. With the first, experience. With the second, experience. With the third, a whole bunch of experience. I'm just saying. So the less you know, the better girl she is for you as a man. Okay? Never tell a blood clot lie. All of what Andrew Tate is saying, that's what he's saying. The less you know, the better it is for you as a man. Listen, boys, and keep listening. I'm sorry, but I'm wrecking. I never tell a lie. Let it play.
This shit. Get the out of here. Everyone goes, you wouldn't want a virgin who's cracking bed. You know what? Fine. At least I know shaming left and right by God knows who.
Yep.
Actually. So when I say naivety is attractive, we want to be your vessel to the world. We want to show you things, and we want you to feel appreciative for us showing them to you. That number one thing we want.
She's drinking. She's drinking right now. She's thinking. She's rethinking about everything. She's like, damn, but I cannot be that to no man. I messed up. I'm on Instagram. I'm OnlyFans, busting it open. Oh, I'm gonna turn this around. No turn around. Turn around. Every time you see me looking at you, baby, you know I want you. Turn around. That's not the way this song go. I'm just making up my own lines. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying she's drinking because she's thinking right now. She's thinking. And you have to understand. Just imagine a girl like this being virtuous. Man, this girl right here, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's pretty. You get what I'm saying? Her skin is super glowing. You get what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, our reasonability is not there all the way. Might be because of the type of guy that she date in the past. They have no brain, so they never try to taught her things that she don't. Taught her things you need to know. You get what I'm saying? But today is our day. Andrew Tate is teaching. I ain't lying. I never tell a lie.
It's her to say thank you. Thank you for showing me that. I've never seen that before. Wow. That is what men find attractive.
Yep.
Men don't give a f*** how much money you make. Men don't give a f*** what experience you have in bed. In fact, it's actually repulsive. Men don't want you to have been all around the f*** world. All that crap you think men are interested in is actually a turnoff. All of it. If you were to sit and say to a man, I haven't seen anything, I haven't been anywhere, my dad wouldn't let me, I'm waiting for my boyfriend to show me things. I've never been on a private plane, I've never been in a Lamborghini, I've never been to the club, I don't know. I'm not allowed because my dad won't let me. But when I meet the right man, he's going to let me go. Wifey. Mm-hmm. That's how it works.
Damn. Well said. Well done. Andrew Tate is the GOAT. Andrew Tate and Coolio. Those are my YouTuber for life. They said it and it said and it said well done. I ain't lying. I never tell a lie.
I'm not your enemy, by the way. I don't even think I'm your enemy. I'm not your enemy.
I really don't. I think you think that I disagree with you a lot on more than...
You disagree with me, then you agree with me. But it's fine. We'll get
For the two girls here, let me ask you guys something, just so it makes more sense for girls. Like, if I told you guys you had a runway show in a month, what would you guys do to prepare? Yeah, you too. If I told you you have a runway show, your life depends on it, $1 million contract, it's going to be competitive, you have a good chance of winning, what would you do to prepare?
Shower.
Okay.
And shave. And... Sure.
You got a month in advance. What would you start doing?
I do everything on my own, so I do everything on my own.
But I'm saying, like, what would you do?
Okay, the only thing I would go out of my own vicinity to do is go get a tan.
Okay. What about you? What would you do to prepare for this runway show?
I would probably text my friends that do that and ask them what do I do, and then I would practice.
Fair.
You know?
So you would do what you need to do to win.
Sure.
Right? Okay. What if I told you, I need you to start eating donuts every single day and get fat? What would you say to that advice?
I don't like donuts, so no.
Okay, but what if I told you got to eat pizza every day to get fat, and then you got to not go to the gym, not exercise, not shave, not do any of this stuff? What would you say to me?
Like, just do what you have to do? Are we still in the runway context?
Yes, and I'm telling you to do things to gain weight, to not take care of yourself, not put on makeup, etc. See, it's so ridiculous. You guys can't even fathom it.
I was gonna answer. I eat whatever I want, so that question wouldn't affect me.
But you would eat more. You eat more, and you would not go to the gym and exercise.
I can eat more. Okay, I don't want to answer that question. I'm so sorry.
Okay, and I tell you to do drugs, and I tell you to not sleep, and I tell you not to do...
Not that. No. That's
things that would hurt your ability to be as pretty as possible at the runway day. Right? Would you take any of that advice?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I would do what I want to do because I am my own person.
Yeah, but if you have the runway show, you're going to do everything you can to win, right? You're not going to do anything counterproductive to that if there's like $1 million on the line.
Yeah, but I feel like at the end of the day, winning doesn't matter in that context. It just matters being
Trying to be difficult right now.
And take away.
Yeah, you.
Ladies, it's very simple. If I tell you, here's the goal, why the would you do things to destroy it? You just said a second ago, I want a guy that can provide for me. I want a guy that does better than me. You do realize that by you being on, it's like doing drugs before the runway show. You're doing something completely counterproductive to your goal. And this is why you guys are so, because you guys don't understand what it takes to get to where you gotta go. If I make it simple, runway show, this is what you need to do.
You don't have to curse, Byron. You don't have to curse. That's the reason why I respect Coolio. And that's the reason why I respect Tate. I mean, Tate come a long way. You can see the calmness in Tate now because at the end of the day, he been through a lot. You get what I'm saying? So you can see the calmness because, a smart man always going to grow, and a smart man going to understand growth is good. It's good for you because it humbles you to be more correct. You know what I mean? Being loud, it don't make you be the guy in the room. So if you realize, Tate been approaching certain things since lately, being more calm, and he let people speak, and then he jump in. So that's the reason why Tate will always be the GOAT to me, all day, all night. And if you watch Coolio podcast, he's more calm too. When he's speaking to these girls, he's very calm. You get what I'm saying? Very selective. You get what I'm saying? And I respect that. You get what I'm saying? This is Byron's show, but he can be a little calmer to keep the ladies, into a peaceful place. You don't want the girls to be uncomfortable whenever you are speaking to them. You have to understand the nature of woman. This all comes down to the nature of woman. They don't want to feel attacked. If you are teaching a woman something, they don't want to feel attacked. That go all the way across the board. Whenever you are talking to a woman about stuff, they always want to feel like they're not attacked. It's very hard for them to listen if they feel like they're attacked. You get what I'm saying? So the calmer you be, the more they listen. You get me? So with all of that said, calm down, Byron. Calm down, my brother.
Oh shit, yeah, I'll do that, cool. But then I'm like, alright, you want to get a guy? Don't do these behaviors. I'm going to do these behaviors anyway because I want to. Because it's not that important.
Be difficult.
To get a man.
With relationships, I think it's way more situational than you're
Where's
doing
the
a job,
bro?
and
where's the Taliban when you need it? Holy shit, this shit is crazy.
And a lot of them are...
Okay, we're going to do the last segment here. We're going to do
Last segment? Okay. And then we can do last segment, just have the girls ask their questions to Andrew.
But also, any more chats, Bills?
And then we'll close out.
Yeah.
I'm close out.
Cool. Bro, oh, God.
All right, what's incredible, bro? I feel like,
Viewers and subscribers, I feel like that's it for the reaction. You get what I'm saying? It's all said and it's all done. You get what I'm saying? With everything said, man, Tate speak on everything that need to be speak on. And you already know, when it come on to Tate, as I said, I will never stop saying I'm a huge fan of Tate, and Tate is coming a long way. You can see a different Tate even on this podcast today. You get what I'm saying? He's very humble, very laid back, he's very calm, he's very selective. You get what I'm saying? Different person. You know what I mean? I would say you get better and better and better and better. But as I said, to be a wise person in the room, you have to learn from a lot of things to be better and better and better. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to Tate for the calm and the way he select things to these girls. You know what I mean? It was all on point. You get what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this again, boys. Never try to have a woman feel uncomfortable in the room. If you want a woman to understand what's coming from you as a man, don't make her feel uncomfortable in the room. Else, you're going to shut her down. And if whenever you shut a woman down, she's not listening no more. And whenever you shut a woman down, she ain't going to say shit no more. Because she feel like she have no right to say nothing. Why? Because you are over talking her. You don't want to over talk a woman. You always want leave room for she to reply. Because at the end of the day, you want to learn something from her, and she need to learn something for you. So you always want to leave room to where she can speak how she feel about whatever it is you are talking to her about. So with that said, don't shout too much over a woman in situations like these. And most likely in our situation. I understand as a man sometimes, woman can speak on certain things where it's not really matching up to what you're talking about, because clearly that's what was happening early on the show when Andrew Tate speaking to that beautiful young girl. She wasn't getting it. You get what I'm saying? She wasn't getting a lot of stuff. But at the same time, it was agree and disagree. You get what I'm saying? So with that said, just try to be calm as possible and leave room to where a woman can always open up to where to where she can tell you how she feel, and you can tell her how you feel about this and that. Across the board, my brother. All over the world. Always be that person. Leave room. Don't shout, because at the end of the day, you never want a woman to feel uncomfortable around you where she feel like you are controlling as a man. Whenever you have your woman feel like you are controlling, the truth is she's not your girl no more. She's just somebody with you, scared of you. And you don't want your girl to be scared of you. You get what I'm saying? You want things to always feel natural between you and your girl. You get what I'm saying? So with that said, don't over throw your woman. Leave room to where she can always open up and speak. This was a beautiful, 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 beautiful podcast today, and I'm happy to not get to do a reaction to it. And I hope you enjoyed the reaction, and you already know what time is it, guys. I will see you into the next video. We ain't stopping. It's just videos after videos after videos. We are all over the place with videos. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope you enjoy the reaction as I did enjoy reacting to this video. I love you guys so much again. Thank you so much for the support. And wherever you are in the world, have yourself a beautiful day and have yourself a beautiful night. And keep God as the center in all things and everything that you do. I never tell a lie. Look at me. I ain't lying. I try to. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Never tell a lie.